She was competing in 1966. She won a gold medal for Fiji in the 400 meters and also a second gold medal in the 4x400 meters as well. Iona Whitby is the second person on this final leg for the torch as it nears that cauldron on the embankment side of the National Stadium.
12 South Pacific Games.
And picking up the trophy from the 1969 Fiji Games contingent, Filitati Gumivutia.
From the 1969 South Pacific Games,
a legend in
who won a gold
weightlifting.
medal
He won
in
the gold
weightlifting,
medal for
and is
Fiji
an
in
executive member of the
1969.
Fiji
And
powerlifting,
he's an executive member of the Fiji powerlifting team, and he's an official, senior official within Team Fiji. And he takes the torch around to link up with a representative from the 1971 Fiji contingent that competed in the South Pacific Games.
Dr. Lisa Naivalulevu from the
Dr.
South
Lisa
Pacific Games
Naivalulevu
1971, who won a gold medal in table tennis in 1971 and 1975.
In an acknowledgement of the wider range of sports in which Fiji has excelled. Dr. Lisa was a gold medalist in table tennis both in 71 and 75, and she's the current president of the Fiji Table Tennis Association. And as you can see, she's moving on to link up with one of the great names in Fiji sport, Joe Roden. His first games was 1975,
Joe Roden,
where he picked
the
up a
recipient
gold
of
medal
the torch
in 400
from the
meters,
1975
400
South
meters
Pacific
hurdles,
Games, who won
4 by
gold for
100
400 meters,
and
the
4
400
by
meters hurdles,
400.
4 by 100 meters,
So Joe
and
Roden,
4 by 400 meters.
a great
Mr. Roden
sprinter
is the
and
section
distance
manager
runner,
for Team Fiji 2003.
will take the torch on. And of course, Joe also had a wonderful, memorable games in 1979 as well. Joe will link up with Elizabeth Freeman.
Elizabeth Freeman, née Whippy,
Elizabeth knows
the
the stadium very well. She
1979
works with the
gold
Fiji
medalist
Sports
for
Council.
netball. She is now a
And in
basketball
79,
executive member.
she was on the Fiji team that won gold in the netball competition. And she's also subsequently been very heavily involved in basketball. And basketball has high hopes for gold medal in both the men's and women's competition. So Elizabeth Freeman representing the 1979 contingent. Obviously the last games to be hosted in Fiji.
The next recipient is Maritha
1983, the games
Mundunavonu,
moved on
the
to
1983
Samoa,
gold
and representing
medalist in
Fiji at those
basketball,
games was Maritha
and who won the
Mundunavonu.
gold medal in Apia and 1987 in
And
Numea.
Maritha jogs forward with this flame that has come to mean so much to the people of Fiji. Such great expectation. You really can see the moment they hold the torch, they understand completely what the games represents. Maritha was a gold medalist in basketball both in 1983
Albert Miller
and
from the
on the Fiji women's
1987
team
South
that won
Pacific
gold
Games,
in
3 times
1987
gold medalist in
Numea.
decathlon, 1983, 1987 and 1991,
So a wonderful
the 110
gesture this
meters
from the
hurdles champion
organisers to the
and the
great
Team
history
Fiji
of
athletics
sporting
coach.
excellence in Fiji that dates back 40 years to the first South Pacific Games gold
Albert
medal.
Miller,
Albert Miller,
1987.
a great name as an athlete and now as a coach and official. Albert Miller was a gold medalist in decathlon in 83, 87 and 1991, and also to boot found time to win the
Tangi
110 meters
Vonalangi from the
hurdles.
1991 South Pacific
Great deal of
Games, who won
pressure
gold
on
in
Albert at these
football
games,
in
of
Lae,
course, because
Papua New
Fiji has
Guinea.
high hopes for their athletics contingent, and both he and Joe Roden appear to be quietly confident of some good results on both the track and field competition. We were talking earlier about Fiji winning the gold medal in 91. This was the man who helped
Tavanga,
Tangi
the sprint queen
Vonalangi,
of the
one of the
recent
great
South Pacific
goalkeepers
Games,
of
takes
all
the
time.
torch.
He won gold medal in football.
Valiseva was a
And Tangi
1995
will
gold
run the
medal
final
winner in Tahiti,
sector
and she also
and
won
hand it on
gold
to
in
Valiseva
1991 at the
Tavanga,
South Pacific
the
Games in
sprint
Port
queen of the
Moresby.
South Pacific Games. She won her first set of gold medals in the 91
She now
Games
hands
at
it to
Port
Dr.
Moresby
Mitchell,
and won another bag
representing
of
the
medals
South
at the
Pacific Games
Tahiti
organising
as well.
committee.
Now Valiseva Tavanga is handing over the torch to Dr. Robin Mitchell, And this is where we will find out who the person is who will light the torch.
Who in turn hands it to His Excellency the President, who was the first citizen to hand the torch in Vunda Visese 40 days
and who
ago.
do I see here? That, to me, that's Caroline
And now
Pickering.
the final torchbearer,
And
Caroline Pickering.
Caroline Pickering.
The
is the lady who will
1999
light the
winner of
game's
gold medals
flame.
in the
This
games
is the lady
in
who
Guam.
did Fiji so proud at the South
She
Pacific
has
Games
also
in
qualified for the
1999, winning a total
2004
of 6
Athens
gold
Olympic
medals.
Games.
She really is a water baby par excellence, and a great deal of expected of her in this new swimming centre that we have here in Fiji. Caroline Pickering will be the person who lights the game's flame. And this is a real nod, I think, Brendan, to the sort of Kathy Freeman spirit, rather than honouring a past athlete, a present athlete of whom much is expected will light the game's flame.
Well, we certainly hope that Caroline has the same sort of success that Kathy Freeman had in Sydney, because of course Kathy did go on to successfully defend that 400 metres crown, and in front of that adoring stadium in Sydney on that special night won the gold medal in the 400 metres. And can Caroline Pickering reproduce the type of form that certainly took her to the top of the podium so many times in Guam? And she is a young lady with a great deal of responsibility on her shoulders tonight, not only here in this sort of ceremonial occasion, but also in the ensuing days when swimming competition begins at the National Aquatic Centre here in Suva. What a beautiful and very touching and moving moment it is here to see this young woman holding aloft this flame here in Suva.
The wonderful voices that you can hear accompanying Caroline as she makes her way slowly across the width of the National Stadium pitch from the Fiji Institute of Technology. They sung us in at the beginning of the games. They are singing a special rendition, Torch One Fiji. And you can but imagine the enormous responsibility that Caroline feels.
So she makes her way then across to the waterfall, which has been constructed on the far side of this stadium. Again, slight touches of Sydney here, I think, Charlie, with the theme of water and fire. We'll see exactly how this is going to resolve itself. But Caroline Pickering given a great honour here, this young gold medalist with so much to swim for in the next few days.
And there you can see the cauldron. Once that flame is lit, it will not be extinguished until the end of the games.
And now Caroline Pickering will light the torch of the 2003 South Pacific Games in Suva, Fiji. The cauldron is lit.
We've all been waiting to see. The torches alight here at the National Stadium. The games are about to begin.
The flame is alive of the 2003 South Pacific Games.
And don't forget, Fiji One viewers, as the flame now roars into life here at the National Stadium, that we will be bringing you all the action starting
for the
Monday.
departure of His Excellency, the President, and Auntie Kavu, and thank them for their presence. And
Well,
being
it's
the
been a
official
huge
guest
night
in
here. The
opening
flame is alight.
2003
The South
South
Pacific
Pacific
Games flag is flying over the National Stadium. Fiji has welcomed over 4,000 athletes to its shores. Now a rest day before competition gets underway on Monday. And Charlie Charters, thank you very much indeed for your time tonight. It's been an absolute pleasure working alongside you, and congratulations as well, I think, to our fine technical crew who have been backing us up. But the South Pacific Games have begun, with Fiji to showcase the Pacific at its best. Monday, competition starts. Join us then. From all of us here at the National Stadium in Suva, it's a very good evening.
We also thank His Excellency the Vice President and the Honourable Prime Minister for their presence. And now that the cauldron has been lit, we thank the FIT Youth Choir under the direction of Master Lai Vekoso to take their places whilst we continue with our cultural entertainment with the Cook Islands, Rambi and Kioa, to yet present for those of you here at the opening ceremony. Captain Cook's own Cook Islands. During the late 1800s, Cook Islanders came to Fiji as missionaries, following in the footsteps of their Tahitian missionary cousins who traveled the Pacific, spreading the word of the London Missionary Society. Tonight, they entertain for you.
Les habitants des îles de Cook sont venus à Fiji en tant que missionnaires à la fin de l'année 1800. Suivant ainsi la tracée de leurs cousins les missionnaires tahitiens qui voyageront dans le Pacifique pour diffuser le message de la Société des missionnaires de Londres.
E te atua o te rangi ariki mai ka kukure Ia marino e ki atika e kare o te moana Hama e vai aku i ki tangata O pori e tia I te ia nei watuputa moe moea I te ia nei watuputa moe moea Oera te waka wana nui o kiwa 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 Hey! 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 Oera te waka wana nui o kiwa Oera te waka wana nui o kiwa Oera te waka Hey!
Remnants of phosphate rage, Rambi, seeking new land because of the degradation of their beloved Barnaban from the exploitation of phosphate. The Barnaban settled in Thakaundrove on the island of Rambi in the mid-1940s. their culture remains as rich as their once mineral-laden surrounds. Rambi.
Le resté de la rage de phosphate, Rambi, à la recherche de nouvelles terres à cause de la dégradation par l'exploitation du phosphate à de leur chère île de Banaba. Les Banabans sont isolés à Dakonrove, sur l'île de Rambi, au milieu des années 1940. La culture est restée aussi riche qu'à l'époque de la potentiel minéral.
Please encourage Rambi with a warm round of applause. They've waited all this time to come on, and I know you will have a show that you will enjoy.